So a new patch just dropped. Let me review it and see what's going on. Okay. Open this. All right. So basically, let's see. June 10th, the new update will become available. So tomorrow this is dropping. They're reducing the size of blaster explosion collision detection. So the AoE of blasters is going to be a lot smaller. This was changed with the hitbox rework from 11.0. I think it was a little ridiculous, so kind of happy they're toning it down. Zap buff for ink splatter will now fall around the player's feet more easily, so better paint around the character when they're using the zap. I think it's pretty good. Kind of give this support weapon a little bit more painting power. Kind of nice with how crazy paint spam's gotten. L3 buff for 5% in flight distance and velocity. So a little bit more range, a little bit more velocity. It's pretty good. It's going to help this weapon fight a bit more. I don't know if the kits can really do it, especially with the crab nerf, which we'll get to later. But I mean, if L3 becomes meta, I'm pretty fine with it. It's a pretty healthy weapon. Luna RNG buff, so less jump RNG by 8%. I think it's fine. I think Luna definitely is kind of a noob weapon, so it doesn't really change. If you're up close, it's gonna kill you, to be honest. So it's whatever. Same with Clash, same thing. I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. I feel like Clash could be perfect on jumping and no one really care. Like if Clash had perfect RNG in the air, I think that'd be a nice rework. Brella buff for ink consumption, so 8% more ink efficient. It's fine. It has no support like kit. Like you're not supporting with shield. You're not supporting with whatever the third Brella has. I don't even know those 3 undercovers. With whale, like there's no use for this weapon. They kind of gutted it with the kits. Blaster end frame or end lag. So extended time when movement is restricted after firing by approximately 1/60th of a second. So a bit more end lag on blaster. It's pretty good. I mean, the directed drop, you know, they're putting out Raiders information. We're due for a patch. I mean, I'm happy it came. I think we're not going to complain about this. And this is a pretty, like, good patch. I feel like it kind of hits kind of the key points of what we want to tone down, buffs some much needed weapons. Doesn't really shake everything up considering how slow they go with updates. So this is something that they can let sit, marinate for a bit, and we'll play it out for the next 3 months, I guess. You know what I mean? Rapid Blaster. More white ink frames, which damn, they stay nerfing Rapid. I don't see Rapid really like winning as much as it deserves. Like you'd assume it'd be doing like insane with how much it's getting nerfed, but it really isn't. It's just someone hates Rapid. One of the developers just got shit on like in solo queue or something, and here's their act of revenge every season. It's just normal. It is good in TC, right? Rapid, I mean, it's a blaster. It has pretty good stats. It's gonna just obliterate anyone on tower. But like, I feel like it's a good backline option. Like when you're running Rapid in a comp, it's usually not like with a pen or something. It's usually its own thing, and I think it's a great like breath of fresh air to see Rapid players. And that's coming from a blob, right? Rapid destroys blob. It'll paint over it. It'll, you know, you'll be stuck in the AoE. Like you're basically dead from a indirect. Because the end lag, you know what I mean? It invalidates my weapon, but I think it's healthy, you know what I mean? There's a lot of counterplay. Get shit on by crab, get shit on by like bomb spam. It can't really paint. It has to get these kills, right? And I guess like nerfing its paint makes sense, right? It's so you have to play into that a little bit more, but I was like, damn, like now it doesn't even have the opportunity to ever paint or ever like play supportive. Mainly affecting the winter, which is like a pretty good, you know. I think it's cool to see a cooler weapon. I think it's a really cool dynamic. Definitely not like most optimal, but I wish this support rapid worked a bit more because the whale one is just like, yeah, you have your zap, and it's just, yeah, you know what I mean? It's very like conventional. Yeah, it's just like you can't run. You have to run LDE. It's just so much stuff you have to run. I honestly would be fine if they excluded this change, but we're stuck with it. I don't think it hurts the weapon in the sense of like its main identity, but the support one definitely is gonna like just be even more like depressed. Heavy nerf. I mean, like, thank God, like this thing shit out wave breakers like no one's business. It was dominating zones. It's just like you were running pen and heavy. It was just diabolical. Like I've never seen a meta where it's that like cancer. So we kind of like chemoed this out. You know, very happy to see. Overall, pretty good. Like everything is within the realm of possibility, like that I'd expect. I think everyone's like Christmas list items were hit, and only thing I'd say is like Vac and maybe Slosher, which they nerfed later on. So it's like it's not really anything great. Like Slosher as a main weapon is pretty fair. It's just the strike. Oh, 52. 52 is the one thing I am missing. Not gonna lie. That shit was crazy. But I think it kind of was enabled by Heavy and Blaster being so good. Because, like, Heavy, if the field's clear and it's just a Heavy and a pen, they're winning. You know what I mean? But if, you know, now if we run a, like, traditional comps, 52 can't do shit against a Crab and a pen and a Slosher, like, on the field with no one else to trade it out. Like, a Blaster can't just run in and get two anymore. It's just not a thing, hopefully. It's going to be a lot more lead way to, you know, punish people doing dumb plays like that. Where before, like, you could fucking run in, like, all willy-nilly with Blaster and get doubles, triples, and just open the game up for a lockout, and then you let your backline just win the game. So 52 kind of, like, lost all its partners other than Pen. Zuka got a buff to Bubbler. I think they kind of went on Bubbler this patch, too. I didn't really see Bubbler being that crazy. It's definitely an annoying special. I'm fine with, you know, trading your Zuka for a Bubbler. I think that's kind of a fairly trade. So it's good. Zip got a nice buff. I'm really happy about this. I think the fact that like Zipcaster always uses so much ink, it's so hard to play. I'm not gonna like fighting Brush. Brush Zipcaster is so AIDS, but Stamper is like fair. Slosher is fair. Well, I don't even know what else is Zip, but like it's all fine. But yeah, fighting Brush players are gonna suck now with this buff. But you know, it's kind of deserved. You know, Zipcaster's been hurting. You know, Inkjet buff to Bubbler. I hope Inkjet gets better. But, yeah, it's kind of the same. With AoE nerfed, at least it can fly around without getting, you know, annihilated. I don't know if this is more like a buff. It's kind of probably intended not to happen. You could just destroy Booyah bombs with Splatanas. So now it's a little bit more tolerable. Oh, yeah, we are missing third kits, but, like, I don't think we're getting that, I'm gonna be honest. Screen. Screen got more range. I think that's fine. It's pretty good. Kind of lets you have more playmaking with it. Don't know if it'll get better, but it's just a special that's like there. It's like Wave Breaker. Kind of throw it out, take some space, but it's not really like anything that's super oppressive on a retake. It's more something you just throw on holds and you play around it. Yeah. Crab Tank radius nerf to its explosions, like the explosher shots. Thank God, because I just hate Crab. I think it's annoying. I think Crab is so like it's crazy how much like value a Crab has. Like compared to any other specials, it doesn't feel like it has any big weaknesses. You get rushed down, you just ball up, and then you get like some time to stall out. You know what I mean? There's always like value to be had. So the fact that it's like a little bit less powerful makes sense. You know, like you just have to be in the right spot. I think that's been the whole point of this special. Now it's even more exemplified with this nerf. You can't just fucking explode people from the corner of the map and pray you get them. You have to actually like be in a little bit better spot. Still super good. Still bonkers, but I think it's fair. I think Crab Tank definitely deserve this one. Squiffer, yeah, Zipcast buff, Rain buff, Zipcast buff, Crab buff. I forget what the hell this says. Wavebreaker buff, okay. Here's the Gal nerf. A little bit more whale, which is good, because this shit was spamming whales somehow. For a weapon that, like, eats up ink and it's not supposed to paint, think Christ. Thank Christ we nerfed this. At least some way. So there we go. All the trifecta heavy 52 custom blaster have been slapped on the wrist this patch. Luna Neo, thank you. That weapon was also kind of cancer. Dynamo, thank you. This shit was still a little cancer. I wish they kind of gave it like one actual tool so it could be like good in the meta, but you know, if this weapon has to stay shit, then you know I'm not really complaining. Gold Dynamo, I guess it's fair. Slosher, thank God. Slosher now has to play more for kills, which is kind of what it was doing. It's still going to be fine. You know, just a little bit more precise with Slosher. Same with Dread. I think Dread was pretty healthy. I feel like having a cheap Reef Slider was fine. You can't cheese no more. It's just... After playing, you know, Dreadringer getting destroyed, I kind of feel sad for this weapon. Regarding the process where a player disconnecting immediately at the start of the battle triggers a no contest, shorten the period to be considered immediately after start of the battle. I mean, I guess it kind of gets you more free games, I guess, if someone rage quits at the start. I don't really see the point of this, but whatever. I mean, it kind of... Either way, people are going to stay disconnecting, dude. Change the systems for team divisions to reduce the likelihood of weapons of similar preferred ranges. I don't know what this means. I hope it just gets better. You'll always still see, like, your heavy blob, another heavy in blaster comps. And you'll just be looking at your game like, why am I playing this? But if they actually fix it for this 5th change to weapon ranges, then sure, you know, get on that X grind. This update focuses on making changes to multiplayer balance and matchmaking. As for multiplayer balance, we made changes to soften up some of the improvements made in version 11.0 after analyzing the state of battles over a long period of time. Alright, and then, yeah, I mean, that's the whole patch. You know, big items, little items. We hit Blaster Heavy 52 a little bit. You know, buffed Zap L3. And Zipcast. Everything else is pretty minor. Oh, and then Crab. I'm excited to see what gets better. I would be fine with like Inkjet L3 becoming good, or you know, some Stamper coming back. This definitely is a good patch for my main weapon. Kind of tones down a lot of the counters, like AoE spam, rapid, heavy, like Crab. It's great day for blob mains. Pen is probably still gonna be good. I think Pen might actually be a little bit better too. And I think we're gonna see like some aggros change up. Probably another resurgence of leader, which I'm not really too happy for, but we'll see. Yeah, pretty good patch. Definitely very happy with it. See how it plays tomorrow.